You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando León. Remember the name.
Very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna. How you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Do we get
I love my cat.
Yep,
I'm
put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando León. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna. How you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Do we get
I love my cat.
Yep,
I'm
put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando León. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna. How you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Do we get
I love my cat.
Yep,
I'm
put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando León. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna. How you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Do we get
I love my cat.
Yep,
I'm
put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando León. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna. How you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Did we
Tater.
get
I love my cat.
Yep.
I'm
Put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando Leon. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna, how you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Did we
Tater.
get
I love my cat.
Yep.
I'm
Put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando Leon. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna, how you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Did we
Tater.
get
I love my cat.
Yep.
I'm
Put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando Leon. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna, how you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you,
Did we
Tater.
get
I love my cat.
Yep.
I'm
Put
just
that in the
kidding.
trailer.
Put that in the trailer.
Yeah, put that in the fucking trailer.
Among them, we see a very bright,
Oh, you
a piece of the old world has found its way into your home. In the base of this crater, where you can see a tunnel has been bored from underneath the island, there is a structure of rusted metal and various old world components and parts. The metal has been cut and carved into sharp edges that guard the the walls. I lost the word. The parapets of the walls. It has been planted here, or built or constructed recently. I think, Forrest, you can tell, just based on your training, that the plants on this island are younger than the surroundings. So this one must have been pulled up recently.
Yeah.
But
Does-
this is. Go ahead.
So they're younger. They just look like fresh. Do I have an estimate on how old? Like, can I find something familiar and go like, okay, this grew in the last 5 weeks, months, anything like that?
Go ahead and give me a mind roll.
Okay, I've got 2 in that. Um, could I argue my ability of cryokinesis could give me more?
I will say chlorokinesis can help you here, so I will give you an extra die on that.
Okay. I've got 2 5s and a 3.
Okay, that is 2 successes. The minimum success in this system for current. You, I think, can best estimate that some of the saplings growing here are maybe a year old at the most.
Okay. Okay, so it's not brand new, but it is new enough. Okay,
Yes.
locking that in.
The four of you are stood on the edge of this crater. There is no sound coming from within or around you.
You said there's a
So
it's like a rusted hole tunnel, right?
So the
Am I
tunnel is
misremembering?
just churned up earth. The fortress itself is made up of the rusted metal.
Gotcha.
I think Kana turns to Forrest and just says, "How do we get in?"
is there an obvious like? Well, I guess I think the obvious answer is we just go where everyone else has been traveling.
Is that not the tunnel?
Yeah, I think we'd
Oh.
go in through the tunnel. Like,
Just want to make sure there wasn't a better option or anything.
GG, there's nothing else that seems obvious.
Anyone who would like to may make me a spirit roll, and if you have ranks in Intuit, you may use those as well.
Okay. I have how much?
For
I
our
have
audience
3
at home, one of the recent updates to Dawn was to streamline the skills rather than allowing you to write your own, just give you a list to choose from.
Okay.
6
I
means you
got
roll again, right?
yeah.
6 does mean you
just
roll again. Die 6
it's like
I
an
got
again.
5
exploding.
hits.
5?
It's
Holy shit.
2 hits.
four and up is a success, or is it 5 and up? I don't remember.
It is 4 and up.
Okay,
2
I got 4
successes.
successes then.
4 successes, 2 successes. On 5 successes and 4 successes, Canna and Fernando, you both do see that there is a gate to this basically miniature palace that has been constructed here. The tunnel off to the side might lead in, it might lead to some sort of understructure, but there is very clearly a gate, though it is shut.
Hmm.
I think given the ambient noise coming from this little crater area, you can discern that at the moment there is nobody inside. You feel like given the size of this structure and the relative assumed thinness of the walls, you would be able to hear them, because this is, while it is a constructed building, it is not so well constructed. It's almost to you like a forward settlement.
Hmm. Would we you said it's fairly, despite its rust, it's fairly new, or was that just the plants around here?
It is the building itself is newly constructed as well.
Hmm.
We
It
can
is,
guess that it's been about a year.
Right.
yes.
Okay. I mean, we might as well just walk through the front door. I don't have nothing to be afraid of.
Sure, but if there's more people like that, could be hard.
There are lots of things to be afraid of.
I mean, he's right.
Only if you show fear.
That's not how fear works. It's not a matter of showing it or not showing. It's a matter of feeling.
Well, if you're all afraid, that's fine. I can handle it. I can handle it. As she starts to move forward.
Are you
Yes,
going
ma'am.
towards the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, then Fernando's like in step with you.
I think Clementine is going to put big robot hands on both of your shoulders.
Let's take a second.
Keeps trying.
What
to,
exactly are you planning to do?
Yeah, absolutely. You can keep like trying to walk, and I'm just like holding you in place.
Does your arm extend as a
No,
like-
but I feel like I'm strong enough that you're just like struggling, and it's not. Nothing is happening.
just walking in place?
Yes, exactly.
Started to create a little divot in the ground.
Mhm.
8.
We don't have all the time in the world.
I'm asking, are you going to go in there and try to talk your way in, or are you going to go in there and try to blow the doors open?
I don't think there's anyone in there.
I guess I was gonna.
So the second one,
I was gonna figure it out along the way.
well, why do that when we can figure it out now? If we're blowing the doors open, I will do it. If it's a trap, there's retaliation. Be a lot better off than you will be. Any of you.
Sure.
As long as you want to play along, go for it.
I have accepted that nothing I say is going to change your mind. And until you see for yourself that I'm right and decide that you should just go back home, live your life, it's my job to make sure you don't get yourself killed.
Okay. Go protect me and blow up that gate.
We
Wanna
could
go blow
also
up that
just
gate?
we could also just check if it's unlocked and we could just open it.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
I will try to push it open or pull it open, depending on where the hinges are.
You push on the door, the gate, and the doors fall down.
Oh, great. Okay, that was easy.
They hit the ground with a sort of clang and crash. You can see now inside the walls that you just quite couldn't see over from the top of the crater as you moved down. The ground here has been leveled out for this to sit on, and the floor is also like these rusted metal panels that have been sort of worked together. Clementine, I think you of all four of you do notice, given the sort of craftsmanship of this is surprisingly sturdy for as thin as it feels.
The doors specifically?
The foundation that this
The foundation.
structure
Okay.
is sitting on.
That's strange.
Strange enough to stop us, or should we keep going?
I'm not sure. You should be careful.
So far,
Oh.
not a trap.
Give a little robot shrug.
As you guys begin to sort of pass the threshold of the gate here, all four of you will also note that the gate was not bolted on. There are very clearly pilot holes for the gate to be bolted on. It just wasn't.
So when you describe this, does it sound like it's old, or does it sound like it was built badly / in a hurry?
This thing was built incredibly well. It was built out of really old materials.
Hmm.
This is stuff from planet side.
Okay. But they didn't attach the gate.
That is correct. It does appear that they did not attach the gate.
Weird. Okay.
What does it look like as we move a little bit forward?
As you guys enter, you are sort of corralled through the gates into this almost narrow walkway leading up to the front door of the actual structure itself. You can see that underneath you, the ground of this walkway gives way to what appears to be some sort of makeshift moat. Um, all of this metal on this walkway is grafted together. It is pretty decently welded. The rails do not shake at all, and in fact, you can barely hear your footsteps as you walk across this, despite it being metal and presumably being just hollow underneath for a railway. The front door itself is a little different from the rest of the structure in that it is not metal plates that have been forcefully grafted together. It is a pretty well made tungsten door, heavy with a barred window right at the top center.
So there's a window.
Mhm.
Can I go up to it and try to poke my head to see what it sees? What's
Yeah.
outside of it?
You look inside and you see a dark hallway made of the same grafted metal that you're walking on.
Well, this is the front door, I think. The actual front door. Thoughts on this, Clem?
We're already inside.
Well, do you want to do the honors of opening this door as well?
I'll try. Does it open the same way?
Yeah, you push on it and it falls over.
Why even have doors at this point?
Just seems like a hassle.
It seems like it's meant to slow us down.
Maybe let somebody know that we're here. But even then, it'd just be easier to lock them.
Or have some sort of trap.
This whole place might be the trap.
Oh, one way to find out.
Uh, Fernando, are you going in first?
Yeah, I'll just stroll in. I'll take a little peek, but I am gonna one
Yeah,
foot in front of the other.
You walk over this door. You walk into this hallway. You can see there are, at least in this particular hallway, 4 doors on, 2 on each side, and then a door at the very end of the hall. You can see, but just barely, given how dark it is. You can see there are lights up on the ceiling. They are just not on.
Hmm.
Is there like a switch or anything to turn the lights on?
You turn around and you see a switch right in the inside of the doorway. You flip the switch. You hear Canna electricity hum throughout this structure as it races up to the light, and you see the lights flick on, and you can see the first 2 closest doors on the left and the right. The left one is labeled mess. The right one is labeled lavatory. Further down, you can see that there's a war room on the left side and a stairway on the right side. And at the very end, you can see the words armory printed on the very far door.
Kind of holds onto the light switch just a little bit too long. Like longer than like a normal person would. And then starts moving towards the armory door.
Kana
follow.
begins. Kana, you move past the 4 initial doors to the armory, and this one is not off of its hinges. It does just click open. You can see that this place is pretty sparse. There is a clear outline on one shelf where those drill mitts were sitting from the one of the escapees that you saw. It is no longer there. Um, you can see there are brass knuckle outlines on one dusty shelf from Crucifix's weaponry. Um, and then on the wall, on a hook, Kana, you see hanging are 2 gauntlets with star shards in the palms.
No. She goes over and grabs them. Are these Seb's?
They're very clearly Seb's. They're very well kept. You approach and grab them. I need you to make me a body roll.
Not my strong suit, Beast.
How about I make it for you?
I'd love that.
Is that
JT, that's allowed, right? That's in the rules.
that you? Do you have a feature that allows you to make a roll for somebody?
I have a 4 in body.
That's not what I asked at all. It is not an answer to the question I asked. That's an answer to a whole different question. You may not make this roll for Kana.
No, I do have a boon for taking damage for people, but not for
Oh, this
making rolls
isn't
for them.
damage, silly.
I know.
No, this is
That's-
something much
That's
worse.
not a 1. Not a single hit. I rolled 2 dice, a 1 and a 3.
You hear the hook that these are hanging on click as you lift the gloves off, and before any of you can react, Kana is gone. A trapdoor opens underneath her, and a piston from the roof slams down to follow her. As
Now,
the
I would just
piston-
like to read the description of
Yeah.
my boon to make sure that it doesn't come into play here. Which is when you or one of your bonds would take stress from physical damage, you may become the target and nullify the stress.
Are we bonds?
We haven't really figured. I don't know how bonds work. Like,
bonds
I
are
don't-
bonds are things that you forge between these events.
Yeah.
okay,
Which we have not had a between event. This has
Yeah.
all been sort of the same thing. That is
Okay.
Yeah.
upcoming. We're
Okay.
sort of at the manga climax of the arc here.
okay, I hear you. It's downtime phase.
However,
Yeah.
I am a very kindly soul. I will allow you to make a body roll for it. And if you succeed past a maximum success, so you want more than 4 hits here, I will allow you to forge a bond with Kana in the moment.
Ooh, okay. Body roll. Any chance I can factor defend into that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you were looking for 4 hits to succeed here, 5 to forge a bond.
4 hits to succeed, 5 to forge. And a hit is
4
and
to
up.
6.
4 and up. Okay.
And you can get a
6 is
die of
reroll.
6s. Yep.
6 is
Okay.
reroll.
I love that you're asking that question. It's good news.
I got 4.
4. So
Yes.
Kana, I think other than Clementine in this moment, you were the only one with perception fast enough to see. Clem shoots forward, hands on your chest, shoves you out of the way as they are shunted into this pit. You have Seb's gauntlets, but Clem is gone, and we will get back to you in a bit, Will.
Why?
What happened?
They Connor starts like looking at the mechanism, anything there. Is the piston still like covering it, I guess?
The piston retracts. As it retracts, you can see that the trapdoor has shut already. The only reason you know Clem was not just hydraulic pressed into a small plate is because you know there was a trapdoor there.
Hmm.
Is the hook still there?
The hook is still there. It is in it's in the up position, so it does not seem like it could be activated again.
Can we just jump in after?
Khan is gonna run back up and pull the hook down and back up and see if it activates again.
You pull the hook down and back up. You see, previously unseen, there is just a little speaker in the upper corner of this room. You hear, "Ha nice try, not again."
Oh, that's annoying.
She lunges at the speaker.
They're not the speaker. Okay. Dude.
Damn it.
Fernando, that Clem's gonna be fine, do you think?
I mean, he's a giant robot with a gun. I think he'll be okay.
Well, we
So
need to find
either-
him.
We do
And
need
I-
to find him. Yes.
I don't think this is the way that we find him, though. We need to continue moving on to find the control room.
There's the war room.
That's a good shot. Hannah, what did you get? What did you find?
It's Seb's gauntlets.
Okay, good. So we have some proof that he was here.
He's
So
here.
we should move on and trying to find his mem. That war room sounds like a good start.
Okay. Let's go.
You guys move back out into the hallway. You go to the first door on your right, which is the war room. You push the door open, and inside you can see a map of the area, including the city of Pathos, where you came from. It is clearly marked that that is where the drop is, and this is where they would retrieve Seb. Star shards are bonus, as clearly indicated by a big red marked circle on this warehouse here, with the big word bonus just written over it in very like scratchy, messy handwriting. But it is abundantly clear to the three of you now, Seb was the target.
Why
Is this-
him?
Is this room, so it's known as the war room, is this just a planning room, or is there clearly like some kind of mechanism or electronics on walls that can help us? Like, I'm assuming this whole building is rigged up in some way or another to allow traps or whatever, but like also, is this some kind of factory? Like, what's going on?
Go ahead and make me a spirit roll, and I will again offer you Intuit. If you have a different skill that you would like to apply, I am happy to hear.
I mean, if we're gonna do spirit and I can use into it, I can use 4, so that's pretty good. Let's see. That's 3 successes with a 6. So let me roll again to see what that one's gonna be. That's another 6, so that's 4 successes, and just 4
Let's
because the other
go.
one was a 2.
4 is still the maximum success.
Okay.
It is your tier times. I'm blanking on it now. But it is the maximum success. You sort of get a look around here. You can see there is a locked console there. I think this isn't a factory, as far as you can tell. It seems like this was built strictly with the intention of getting Seb and then something.
What type of electronics are like with that console? Like, is it?
It's old. It is. Imagine like the cross between what Fallout has for like the computer terminals and an iMac, like a really old iMac, the big square blocky ones. The keyboard is clearly very tactile, and you can see that there are a couple little cartridges, floppy disks on the desk.
I immediately go over and I try to access the terminal and try to get info on this base.
Sure. Give me a mind roll.
can I add Tinker to that?
You absolutely can add Tinker to that. I love Tinker. That's awesome.
Okay. Unfortunately, even with rolling 4d6s, I only got 1 success.
One success is not going to do it. You begin to sort of tinker with the machine, with the console, and you see on the screen this sort of just a really fucked up emoticon using ASCII, just kind of painted on the screen that says "access denied" with a big wide grin. Go ahead and make me a body roll.
I'm not good at those.
No,
I'm just putting that
No.
out there.
You guys saw the one guy who is good at them kind of just get shunted down a shaft. So
Oh, but good news, I got 2 successes.
2 successes. That's pretty good. That's a minimum success. You see the console begin to sort of spin around underneath you, and it is clear to you that you were standing on a plate. You sort of just back off as the console spins around behind the wall.
Okay, the whole building is a booby trap. They were prepared for someone to save your friend, kind of? So,
Well, obviously, he's a big deal.
no, I understand that. I'm just trying to cautious everything that looks like an opportunity is probably a trap.
Okay. Okay.
How much of a big deal is this guy? All of this work, all of these traps, this whole fortress that's been here for like a year just to get one guy?
Well, I don't know. He's really good at what he does, and he's the second youngest person to ever get Little Dipper when he did. Just there's got to be some way to fry this. Con is going to look around for like points of access for electricity.
Yeah, I mean, there's a switch on the wall. The console would have been a great one, but that is now gone. There are a couple outlets in this room that you can see.
Kana is going to walk back into the hallway, and just say, "Nobody should touch me for a bit here." And is going to, I think this is just like what she's most comfortable for and like is easiest for her. She is going to unscrew a light bulb and put her left arm up into it.
Absolutely.
As her ability lightning cell. I think like as she's reaching up, you can really see the exposed kind of metal framing of her hand going down her front 2 fingers and down her arm, as it like it's very clear electricity is entering her body, and as she takes it out, next time we see one of those, we fry it.
Okay. Where to next?
Is that door at the
Stairs.
end of the hall?
The door at the end of the hall was the armory.
There's the
You've got
stairs.
3 doors. Yeah, the stairs right across from the war room, and then there's the mess hall and the lavatory.
Before we make a choice of where we're going, I do want to pocket that map.
Yeah, you can roll it up and stick
Just
it
as
in.
evidence, more than anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Seems like stairs is the only thing that's going to get us there.
Or the hole in the ground. But
Like you want to dig up the hole?
I mean, the
open
one
hole.
outside, but I let's just do stairs. Let's go.
There is a lab still. That could give us more.
Lavatory.
Laboratory. Oh, laboratory.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
I mean,
my
if you
bad.
have to go, I won't stop you. Your body knows. You know what I mean?
I'm fine.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
guys,
but we can take the
Same.
stairs.
you guys enter the stairwell. Who is going first?
I will.
Okay, make me a body roll.
We should.
God.
Really,
You
We
think this
gotta
place
stop.
ain't trapped to the fucking nines?
I do.
I got-
I do. I want to be right behind Kana, and since we've been told it's been booby trapped, I also have defend. Can I just be like ready,
I will
reach
I will
out and
give
grab or
Kana an
something?
extra d6 for that.
Yay!
That brings us up to 3 of them.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. First roll is 1 hit, but it's a 6.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
2 hits.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
Good.
something.
Minimum success. Fernando,
Okay.
make a body roll.
Okay. Okay, I have 3 in body. Do I get plus a dice because I've defend, or was that the dice I gave to
That dice you gave to Kana.
her? Okay.
Hi, Pepita.
Yeah.
Pizza, just
Chat
staring.
can't see, but we've been
Pepita is actually
given a
helping with
gift.
my immersion.
Okay, I also got 2 successes.
2 successes. Excellent.
Yes.
Also a minimum success. You guys enter the stairwell. Kana, you step on the first step. You hear a click, and all of the stairs angle and turn into a little slide. And you both get pulled down, but Kana, you are able to stop yourselves at the opening at the base of this this set of the stairwell, which would have sent you careening down into God knows where.
Yeah. Fernando fully after grabbing Kana, it's just like wee.
But you guys land on the next stair landing, completely not taken away.
Um,
But the stairs do not reset.
okay. JT.
Yeah.
Can I have a boon called Gearhead, and I really haven't used it. It lets me make gadgets.
Yeah.
This is going to be a strange gadget, and so I'm going to ask you now if it's okay to do something like this. But using some of the plant life outside and my ability of, cryokinesis,
Mm-hmm.
can I make a living, like, vine rope gadget that anyone can use to, like, we can wrap it around each other so that if one of us falls, we can pull the other away?
Yeah. Sure. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm just going to create a little gadget called vine rope. And as I see them fall, my brain just immediately goes, this is going to keep happening no matter what. And I rush outside very quickly just to gather enough plant life to make a woven line of living vines and flowers and anything that could be tightly woven into a rope. And as I come back to the two
On
of
your
you,
way back in,
oh,
make me a body roll. You did
God
get the
damn it.
gadget still, but you did go
Okay.
outside. Smile.
Smile. Can I add that gadget then to this roll?
Yeah. I'll say you get the full 2 advantage out of it.
Okay. Is that 2 advantage just means 2 more die?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. 1 success.
You guys hear outside the walkway sort of clang and click as Forrest, as you are crossing, it angles down and you are gone. You vanish.
God damn it!
Wait,
We'll be
so
together again soon.
yeah, so to clarify, Kana and I are together. We just went down the fun slide.
Yes.
And then
You are
Clem and Forrest are
We don't know if we're together yet.
on.
somewhere.
just gone.
Yeah, they're somewhere. We will get to them. Smile.
Great.
So you
Smile.
two are on a stair landing. There's another set of stairs that goes down.
I think as Fernando like grabs Connor. It's like, you know, those shock gums that you got at the laser tag place
Oh
or the
my
arcade?
god, yes.
That's what it feels like, I think, is like grabs Connor's clothes. God, we have to. She's going to test the first stair with her foot.
Nothing happens.
She's going to test the second stair with her hand.
Nothing happens.
I swear to God, if it's the third stair, she's going to start walking down.
You descend the stairs just fine.
Oh.
Kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's kind of more fun as a slide.
You guys come to a new lower floor, a new hallway. This place appears to be made of the same material.
I mean, there's only one thing we could do at this point. It's not like we can go back up.
Should we like somehow make sure we don't get separated? Clearly that's what they want.
How?
I don't know. We could hold hands.
If you hold this hand, you are getting wattage that you're not prepared for.
Okay, I don't want that. What about the other hand?
It'd be uncomfortable. Okay. Grabs his hand with the other one. It is like not as bad of like the shock gum feeling, but it's definitely like there.
Woo!
Over another loudspeaker, you hear someone sort of tap on a microphone. You two are going to do this all day, aren't you?
There's a spark that goes at the speaker as she tries to just fry it.
You fry that speaker. Down the hall, you hear another booming voice. I saw that. Don't break
piss
my
me off.
things. Fine.
And we
You
don't see any
hear
we don't see any
gears-
like obvious cameras or anything like that. Hmm.
You hear gears begin to turn as the hallway in front of you begins to shift. Instead of dead straight, it becomes a left turn at the very end.
Time to go.
They clearly
they
want
want
to
to
take us somewhere.
Whoever's there, all they've got to do is fight me.
By us.
Us. Yeah. Can you fight?
What? Did you not see the last time we fought?
Sorry, yeah, you had bugs?
Yes, okay. Yeah, I have bugs. But I like to do other
Fine,
bug
I've seen
things.
weirder shit than bugs. Don't worry. You guys
Okay.
got plants.
I know. It's cool.
Sure.
And you have lightning. And Clem
Yeah.
has a gun.
Yeah, it's true. It's nice that we've all seen some shards, so it helps. We should go.
You guys make your way into the darkness. Clem, you land with a thud. Heavy machinery hitting dirt as you fall into a cavern.
Ow.
Walking out from behind a stone, the big, burly man you saw beat the snot out of Kana earlier. You ain't the right one.
I guess that depends on your perspective.
No, because I was promised that I would get the girl. I really wanted to. Would have loved a round two. But I suppose you break just as easy, don't you?
Why don't you come find out?
Forrest, You come sliding down a metal tunnel into a very contrasting, very stark to the rest of the fortress, a mirrored box. As you see one of the mirrors on the opposite wall of you, a line suddenly appears with light pouring through, and a door pushes open, and you see Crucifix walk out with two brass knuckles on her fist. The door closes behind her and seals, and she cracks her neck.
Okay, are we dancing? What's going on? What do you want?
She lunges. Kana and Fernando. You guys come to an opening, a clearing. It goes from fortress to cavern. You see at the very far end of this cavern, there is a set of computers and machines, and there is a very tall, hunched over guy with long, unkempt hair sitting at it and click clacking away. You see his fingers are inhumanly long. As he spins around on the chair, and he says, "It didn't have to go this way."
What do you want?
Great question. We're just supposed to slow you down while they get the packaged surface side.
What are you talking about? Package?
You see he snaps from the ceiling, digging through with big drill bits. Is the tunneler guy you saw from before? You see the guy at the chair gets up and sort of opens a case and steps into a suit, sort of builds its way up his body, a suit of power armor.
Sorry. I don't think you guys really know who you're fighting.
You were supposed to be with big guy, but I think I'll take the bug one and you can have the drill.
The bug one.
That's your bit, right? That's what she said. You do bugs.
Yeah, hold on. And Fernando just like also creates like the bug armor built around him. Let's see if we're evenly matched.
And at the beginning of this fight is where we are going to close the first chapter in the Rust Fortress arc of Starjard. Thank you all so much. Yes, Rust Fortress arc. You gotta say the arc. It's part of the title.
Rust Fortress arc.
Rust Fortress
Yeah.
arc.
Rust Fortress arc.
Rust Fortress arc.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next time.
A cutie session.
It's gonna be big fight next
A
time.
little cutie
Big
session.
fight.
Big
Someone
fight.
is preparing a split combat and is
Someone.
figuring it out.
Who is that? Who's doing that?
Is
Harper?
that me? Sorry, was I supposed to do that?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be on my desk like last week, but
Yeah, just like the new character sheet.
On JT's on JT's desk, wherever that is, you were supposed to have it there.
yeah.
I'm
It was supposed to be
taking
on-
this out.
It was supposed to
Okay.
be on Tater's desk last week.
Among them, we see a very bright.
Oh, you don't know? You're speaking to a future constellation. Fernando Leon. Remember the name.
very room-taking individual.
Don't let my pretty face fool you. Remember that every rose has its thorns.
Canna, how you doing?
Are you stupid? You must not know who I am. I've got like 50 million watts with your name on it.
Welcome to the Festival of Stars.
I'm not a machine. I'm not a weapon. I'm a goddamn farmer.
Let him
That's
record his lines.
cruel. Not you, Tater.
Not you, Tater.